Live.
Live, go live. Live, go live.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ba-doo, ba-doo, doo.
There we are.
Ba-doo, ba-doo, boo, boo, doo, boo. Nice. Is that a granola bar in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? It's a granola bar. It's got blueberries.
I don't like granola bars.
Really? I like granola bars.
No, I like them.
I mean, they're basically candy bars.
Oh, I didn't get to see that because I had to watch an ad, so I didn't know what you were talking about.
First Kona, if the Emperor can create warp storms, why can't he use his powers to stand up? Does the Emperor create warp storms? We all assume that the Emperor is very powerful upon the Golden Throne, but perhaps he doesn't do much of anything. Perhaps the Astronomicon is working without his input. Probably not, but it's possible.
Bah.
I tend to think that the Chaos Gods are fairly responsible for continuing conflict because they feed on conflict.
That's what I think.
The Rybot late! I know, we're so lazy. Cat9121, howdy, folks. Diatinara, hi, folks. Dantigadoom, Uwu J Nick, how's your kindness night? Finally got the Terminus Ultra off of eBay. Needs a little bit of a fix on paint and a replace a las cannon. A las cannon.
Damn.
So one of its 8 las cannons are broken.
You're getting stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
Jason, hey everyone. Joe's turn. Yo.
Yo.
JPC, new base, blueberry nut.
Yeah.
Blueberry nut base.
Blueberry nut.
Captain Howdy 91, is that bar good?
Yeah, it's not bad. It was in the on sale section at the store.
Whoa, big spender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I usually have to go through the dumpster.
I watched all of the show 30 Rock. Every single episode. Every season. I don't remember one single thing about it except for Liz Lemon at a Dunkin' Donuts asking, what time do you throw away the donuts?
There you go.
It's a funny show, I think. I don't remember.
And that means that it's really good. If you don't remember it at all.
JBC, that isn't cork on the base, folks. It is not.
Nope. Amazing. Well, what are you going to work on these guys?
The paint, skin.
You're going to paint them?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Paint skin.
My matte medium splooged. Alright, I'm just going to turn off the stream. That's enough for today.
We've had quite the day, folks.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of running around. Mostly that's what we did today. We made a lot of discoveries. We learned a lot.
We've decided we're going to be a Let's Play React channel, specifically Markiplier and PewDiePie. We're going to be reacting to some of their content. So,
exactly.
Thanks for hanging out with us, but yeah, we are no longer going to be putting out content in our usual manner. Oops, I just got red in his hair.
Yep. And then that's just another reason to give up.
Yep.
Jason M. Nick, I kept singing "Oh Shawnee Boy" like you do at work today. I would do it randomly without even realizing it, and it was annoying me. At one point, I was in a trench. Oh, Shawnee Boy, the Shawning. Ah, God, when we play with Sean, that's all I sing. That's when I see him, when I think of him, that's all I sing in my head. I mean, that is a good song for today, specifically, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Fit. Hello, EB. Today I decided, in my infinite wisdom, to shake my main citadel, wash with the contain and the container was open. Yeah.
Happens to the best of us.
Damn.
I've done that a bunch with pro acryl paints without the cap screwed on properly, and it throws paint.
Right.
Pretty sure that's how they do a speckled floor for like garages and kitchens and stuff.
Yep.
I don't know if anyone has that in their kitchen. Garages and basements.
Yeah. I hope you don't have it in your kitchen. Jason M. I don't even know this damn Sean. Me either.
We could be making them up. We hired an actor to be on stream that couple times.
Makes sense. Although, Sean is actually on our YouTube channel.
That's true.
You may have to go back. You have to look at some other unsavory videos, but he is a part of the channel.
You know what? That is absolutely true.
Yep.
Dinara spent some time last night shortening a Chaos Marine's limbs. I need a Renegade Squat in my warband. Ooh. Joe's turn. Finally got myself some pine nuggets, and I'm very happy with the base I built up for my retro Gene Stealer cult, Clamavus Magus. Joe's turn. Are you looking for a studio to rent? Is that why you're driving around?
Nailed
We'll
it.
never say. Nova Man, g'day from down under. Down under where? Like underwear? Like what you wear?
You said underwear. Nice. Jimmy Williams. Hey Jay, have you won? Have your crew won a kill team match yet?
Yes. Not with me fielding them, but they have won twice. Once against Tau Pathfinders and once against Sisters Novitiates. Nibbler 93. Why aren't you wearing green? I don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day. There's
hilarious?
a dark history in my life.
What's hilarious is I'm wearing a green shirt today, not on purpose. Just wear green today.
I didn't realize it was St. Patrick's Day until this evening.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't affect your life at all.
No.
It doesn't affect most people's lives. I do remember before the world shut down in 2020, everyone was going out for St. Patrick's Day even though they weren't supposed to, and that was fun, and I like that.
I do wish that I had like just one of those little travel-sized cereal boxes of Lucky Charms. I think that would have been a really appropriate way to celebrate.
Yeah, it would have been. Maybe we both have one and we cook them together.
Yeah. Pour the milk right into the cardboard box.
Hell yeah. Joe's turn. Nick, nailed it. Jay, we won't say. Love the consistency. Adds to the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Chris, if someone as obviously Irish as Jay doesn't celebrate St. Patrick's Day, maybe I won't either.
Clearly. Oh, you got to rescue your father from the belly of the whale.
That's just for us.
Yep.
My favorite. Good old spilling paint. I've only ever spilled my white ink. Spilled that really well. This is really sad.
Mm-hmm. Let's give this paint a little try, little test.
Again, Canones, the only thing I've spilled is the tea.
Yeah,
Damn.
I get it.
Well, spill the tea then.
Yeah, are we talking Folgers? Oh wait, that's coffee.
Yeah. Lipton. J West 5799 just started a Necron kill team. Never painted Necron. Any tips?
Yeah, I feel like we probably have some Necron videos on the channel. We do. We have painting Necron scarabs. We have painting an entire Necron army. We have
Necron week. We did
Necron
a whole week of Necrons.
We did a bunch of Necron themed bases, Necron themed paint jobs. I have a video on how I do my oils for my Necron warriors. I have I really like the video on the two Forge World Necron not Triarch Stalkers, Necron Tomb Stalkers.
Nickeries, I love the bit about the contrasting book art to models in the new Tyranid video. That got me by the sides.
It's a good one.
Oh boy.
God, the Trump.
Yeah, that might have been the best choice of music ever in a video.
Mm-hmm.
Of ours. Again, Canones, I thought Jay loved Necrons. Why no Necron shirt?
It's not as popular. Space Marines. I mean, futuristic sci-fi soldiers.
Mm-hmm. You never know what's in the works.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Maybe they'll show up at one point.
Yeah. Oops, I missed a spot.
J West 5799. The immortal shoulder pads don't seem to connect to each other properly. Did you notice this as well?
The immortal shoulder pads don't seem to connect properly. I don't think there's bits specifically for immortal shoulders. You might have to cut them to shape a little bit to get them to fit, but they should go on without too much of a hassle. Huh, that does not look bad. That is Army Painter Speed Paint!
Damn.
Crusader Skin.
Loki Bloodraven, I spilled plastic glue all over my cutting mat. It made it gross. You can imagine. Primo Zemo, I'm late. Hi, everybody. Well, we would never be late. So, how rude. Jeez Louise.
Louise is a good painter.
She is. She's going to be at Adepticon. I don't know if that's true. I'm just lying.
The immortal shoulder pads don't. Yeah. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. The you have to put some sort of a filler in there because there's a big old seam on every immortal shoulder pad. So you're probably gonna want to put some sort of green stuff or milliput or putty. You can maybe even jump that gap with some sprue goo. But yeah, it is pretty ugly. The big old seam when you're assembling the models.
Maybe Immortals just have a seam there.
Yeah, you ever
in
think
its
of that?
design.
The old Necron destroyers were the exact same way. In terms of plastic kits, they're a little they're getting old. Early 2010s.
Mm-hmm. Rad slug. If only YouTube existed in the 90s, had to rely on White Dwarf for painting tips. And there was painting guides.
Mm-hmm.
They sold painting guides. Maybe we saw a painting guide today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. What a world.
Mm-hmm.
It came with a DVD. Pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy, have you had problems dry brushing over speed paint? I heard regular paint reactivates it, but IDK.
No, not dry brushing. If you get it wet, it'll a little bit of it'll come off, but I haven't found it to be a big deal. In fact, I maybe have found it to be a little bit advantageous. It's
my God.
entirely possible I may be working on an Army Painter speed paint video at the moment.
What? This is news to me.
It may just so happen that after this stream, I have to film a bunch of scenes for this
Whoa.
potential video.
Ah, that's interesting. Didn't you have the whole day to do it? Ah, that's funny. That's just for us.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, boy. What a world. Primo Zemo, I bought the How to Paint Citadel Miniatures book when I first started.
And it's not a bad book. Not a bad book.
You should put paint on things.
Mm-hmm.
I do love that, Games Workshop has like little guides on how to paint stuff, or even on Warhammer Plus, the master classes. They use a lot of paints, a lot of different paints.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty insane.
Nova Marine, one reason to play Death Guard, you can have an entire squad of Vanguard veterans with heavy thunder hammers. Yes, you can. I had that. I've since sold my army, but I did have 5 Vanguard veterans, all with heavy thunder hammers. And literally, it had the potential to one-shot Imperial Knights. It's such a ridiculous amount of damage. Ryan Fitz, well, quick question. Where did you get the basing ground stuff for those cats? It is 1/4-inch corkboard. And you just tear it off and super glue it down.
You can get that pretty much any, like Michael's.
Yeah, I saw it at Ace the other day, in the office section.
Little Hobby Lobby.
Mm-hmm.
And problematic. Little Amazonage. Also problematic in a different way.
I'll have to count. How many games have you played this week?
30.
Yep.
1,000.
There's games?
There's games that go with these miniatures? That's pretty crazy. Oh, yeah.
Is there not going to be snakebite leather on this table?
Nope. It's gone. I ate
poop.
it. I drank it all. It's good paint. Has a lot of flavor, a little spicy. Oh, DeCount, how about that battle report? It's coming out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Everyone's so pushy about the battle reports. It's coming out tomorrow. Jeez.
Nova Man. Once I one-shotted a Keeper of Secrets with 3 Eradicators. Ooh, that's the power of the Melta. J West 5799 is streaming your full-time job? No, but YouTube is.
Yeah, if streaming was our full-time job, it'd be pretty bad.
Yeah, that would be rough.
Mm-hmm. This is just something we like to do.
Mm-hmm. But if you like what you do and you want to see more, the best way to support us is over on Patreon. Over there, you're going to get tons of behind the scenes, an extra video every single week, a weekly hobby hangout, terrain STLs, and more. We also have merch. We have t-shirts and very, very comfortable sweatshirts with some fun hobby-related designs.
Boom. There you go. Jason M. But what time tomorrow? 5 a.m. Matthew Gill, random question. I'm considering getting an airbrush. Do I really, really need a spray booth extraction box thing?
No.
Keep up the good work, guys. Nah.
I would maybe get like a little dust mask.
Yeah, that's
or
probably
a little
fine.
particulate respirator.
Also, probably don't eat in the same room that you paint in.
Mm-hmm.
Might not be a good idea. I wouldn't. I mean, the stuff goes in the air, especially if you do like if you ever spray the Vallejo liquid gold paints through the air.
Yeah.
Damn, like that stuff flies in the air for a little bit afterwards.
Mm-hmm. That's the famous Douglas Adams quote. It hangs in the air in much the same way that bricks don't.
Exactly. Ben, speaking of Patreon, is there more Conflict Gavel this week? Hell yeah, there is. Another fresh app. We're going to be going through some Hammer and Bolter.
Woo! I think we're all caught up.
Potentially. I for some reason I feel like there's one that we haven't seen. But maybe
yeah,
I'm wrong.
actually, that might be true.
Yep.
Oh yeah, and something going on with the Exodite. Has episode 2 come out? Has episode 3 come out? I like it. I like it so far. I like the first 10 minutes.
I haven't seen any of it.
I think they could come out with a little more.
I like to have a fresh take for Conflict Gavel Plus. I don't like to watch ahead.
Fabio Martin, do you think for someone that has a very limited budget, playing on Tabletop Simulator is a viable way to start enjoying Kill Team? Yeah, absolutely.
James Wright, look at this pot using shell. Jeez. Basement Goblin, never played 40k. I use my minis to decorate my desk the same way my mom used to decorate with those precious moment statues. Yeah, it's basically the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing.
Jason M, I suggest a respirator for large amounts of painting. I find the primer is kinda nasty. Yes.
Yeah, you don't ever really want to smell or breathe in the atomized paint. Yeah, anything. Not even air.
Yep. Who's Adam?
Savage of Mythbusters. Yeah, it was a really good show.
Oh.
Has anybody read his book? I read it. I really liked it. Every Tool is a Hammer. It's a quick read. It's really good. This ominous mecha, I literally have the same number of characters as regular units in my marine army. That makes sense. I think it's good to have a lot of character options. Maybe some close combat specialists, some cheap HQs, expensive HQs. Some HQs you can build a whole army around. Some HQs that are a little situational.
Hell yeah.
Q11. How would you describe Oricon the Diviner? I need help on a book report on the Infinite and the Divine. Did you read it? I'd say he is a real get off my lawn old man.
Old man.
I love the quote in the book where he's like, where are we gonna put this new artifact? And then his helper's like, well, if we move the wine, we could put it downstairs. And then he's like, of course not. Then where would we put the wine? He doesn't drink wine. Jason M., you should read the book to us. Reading stream when? Tomorrow? Yeah. JWest5799. I feel like I need that snake bite leather contrast paint. Looks pretty nice. It is good. It is good. Out of the contrast, I would definitely recommend it. I like it a lot more than Aggro's Dunes. Aggro's Dunes is like a lighter yellowy brown. I don't like it as much. Nuclear 11, that's crazy. Oh yeah, Oricon. You know what? A really good comparison is the two hecklers from the Muppets. That's pretty much them.
Mm-hmm. I didn't read it for my book report, so I'm gonna get an F.
Fabio Martins, what kill team do you think is the most fun kill team to play and model/paint? I definitely say whichever one you like the look of the best. They all play very differently. They all look very different. I think Imperial Guard are kind of fun because there's so many different options. Like I'm painting this CATACHAN one. You could get the regular Veteran Guardsman for the Death Corps of Krieg. You could get Cadian Guardsmen. You could go over to Victoria Miniatures and get some other stuff. Because there's just so many different guard options. Space Marines are kind of fun, especially Death Watch Space Marines or Grey Knight Space Marines. I like Kroot. Kroot are fun.
Yeah, but anything besides Sisters Novitiates, right?
I mean, I really like the Sisters Novitiates. I think they're fun to play. I think they're fun to paint, but rough. I think they need help. They need help in a kill team setting. I think 5 Battle Sisters and 5 Sisters Repentia would be good. The problem with 5 Sisters Repentia is that they're very squishy, they're very easy to kill, and they're very easy to predict. I mean, they don't have guns, so they're just trying to get you in close combat. You can hide a bunch of grenades in there. In my game against the Kroot, that did the majority of my damage, tossing grenades. But they can be a little tricky, a little unforgiving. JWest5799, almost done with Soul Wars. Liking it so far. Thanks for the recommendation. Beginning feels very Diablo-esque. I liked it a lot. I think I really like the Sigmar Marines, the Stormcast Eternals.
I mean, yeah, they're not as good as the Cruel Boys, but yeah, cool. I know the Cruel Boys are not good because they're not smiling enough. So, I know that's a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm part of a Warhammer fantasy Facebook group, and they do not like them at all.
The
And it's
Cruel
kind of
Boys?
fun how much they bring up the Cruel Boys and how bad they are.
I feel like the Cruel Boys are awesome.
I know, but this is Warhammer Fantasy
Oh,
Battles.
okay, yeah, Warhammer
Yeah.
Fantasy Battle. Yeah, they're gonna hate them because they're new.
Yep.
The best game was this game from 14 years ago.
Yeah, they do not like them.
Mhm.
Because it's kind of fun because people will be like, yeah, so I'm thinking about buying the Cruel Boys and then converting them, and then everyone's like, no, no. And they do a little pouty face like a 3-year-old, and they write a mean comment. It's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like Facebook groups because people are ruder, even though you can find out where people live and what they look like and who they
Yeah,
are.
and where they work.
Where they work.
Yeah.
Because people give out way too much information about themselves and are also rude.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, somehow
that's
the Zuck really figured out how to break down people feeling bad about what they're doing online in a very public
Yeah.
forum.
It's crazy because like people are rude on YouTube, but people are way ruder and maskless on
Yeah.
on Facebook. It is very odd. I don't understand.
Ominous Mecha, I have a Phobos Lieutenants, Blade Guard Lieutenants, Judicar, Ancient Chaplain, Jump Chaplain with Sword, Gravis Captain with Sword, and I have a Captain with Plasma Pistol and Sword on the way. Damn! You got them options.
Mm-hmm. J West 5799. On a similar thought, do y'all play Warcry? I love the fantasy models, but Warcry doesn't seem as good as Kill Team.
I don't know. I've never played it. It looks like fun. I like
It
the
looks like
models.
fun.
I like,
Love
I
to
like,
play it.
I like Age of Sigmar. Just
Yeah,
not
really,
time.
really-
Time.
God, I know. We'd love to play even more games.
Mm-hmm.
We would love to play more games of just Kill Team,
Yeah.
but it's rough. It is hard. Rudy, Warcry is fun. I've heard that Warcry is fun.
Mm-hmm. I think I own Warcry models. I don't remember if I
You
own
do?
Warcry models or Underworld models.
You own, I think it's Underworld.
Underworld. Yeah, it has cards. I think that's Underworld's.
Yeah. I don't know which game is which, really. If people have explained it to me, you don't have to try. I don't know. I have to look at it more than 3 seconds.
Yeah, one of them's on a hex grid. The other one's a lot more like Kill Team.
Right. I also want to play Aeronautica,
Yeah.
but holy cats. RSID. Are those jungle plants from the Jungle Fighter set or another scenic item? I want to make jungle bases, but kind of don't like plastic molded plants.
They are 3D printed, and they're made by a company called Epic Basing that makes lots of super cool Epic Basing bits. You can buy them as STLs that you can print yourself, or you can purchase them as pre-printed models from Epic Basing. I love them. They're super, super great. They look great on models. They're super easy to use. They're just great.
And wow, I'd never heard of Epic Basing before you mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to their website and I thought that their prices were like pretty good, but I think that maybe, I don't know, if they were like 10% off, that would be really cool as well. And I decided to hack their websites and I came up with this discount code. So you can get 10% off. Get 10% off if you use that link. to buy epic phasing bits, either digital or already made, already printed. And they have a bunch of different stuff out there. But they have some fun rock formations that I think I'm going to use in my Pathfinders. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Rizzo Lost. How much different is the newest edition of Kill Team compared to the first edition?
It is completely different. So I think it's a lot better.
Oh
it's
my god!
own
Are you kidding
game.
me?
Yeah.
Way better. Yeah, I mean it is. It's actually fun.
Yeah. It's not just baby 40k. It's its own game. Everything has lots and lots of wounds. Everything has lots of abilities. The weapons are all completely different. I mean, they actually do things like how they're kind of meant to do. You know, bolters are actually really good at killing models. Whereas
there's
in
a lot.
big 40k, they're not.
There's a lot less feel bad moments.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I lost because of morale, but if I just didn't break, we would have continued and I would have won.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of fixed all of that.
Yeah.
So when you lose, you lost.
Mm-hmm.
And when you win, you win. Here's a lost. So I should invest. How is narrative play?
I haven't tried it yet. I
Don't know.
I bet it's fun though because you just play multiple games and it ends up telling a little story and you got characters that level up over time.
Mm-hmm. You know what? It seems like people do the narrative play. That's probably a better way to play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly. I mean, if you're interested in the rules, Warhampedia has all the rules for you. But we would never condone a different place to get the rules that wasn't buying it from the Games Workshop web store, going into a Games Workshop location and buying the $50 book.
Of course, yeah, that's how it should be done.
Right, you should buy the $50 book. You definitely shouldn't go online and search Warhampedia.
Ominous Mecha, I got an idea to do some spider-themed Tzeentch Chaos Marines and use the spider dudes from Warcry as cultists, but I ran out of money buying tanks for my Hawk Lords. Neat. I do like the last Warcry box looked really good. The barbarians versus like the spider guys on the like underground like lava mining chaos facility. The Rybot J, I picked up some Reavers for Kill Team because of how their mobility rules looked like fun. How boned am I? I don't know how good they are. I don't remember. How do I say Warhammerpedia? Wahammapedia.
Yeah.
Imperium, Space Marines, Intercessors and Curfers, Infiltrators. Let's look at the Reavers. Let's take a little peeksy pie. A Reaver fire team can include one Reaver Sergeant Operative equipped with special issue Bolt Pistol and one of the following options: Bolt Carbine, Fist, Combat Knives. Special issue Bolt Pistol. Special. Okay. It also includes 5 Reaver Operatives. So equipped with special issue bolt on one of the following: Bolt Carbine, Combat Knives. Intercessor, Assault, Infiltrator, Incursor, Reaver. Okay, so the Reaver Sergeant, if you give him the Combat Knife, it gains lethal 5 up. That's pretty good. Their special issue bolt pistols are AP 1. That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, they're 3-4? I guess that's normal. 3-4. It looks like they're pretty much regular old Intercessor Space Marines, but a little bit more focused on close combat. 4 attacks, 3... Ooh, 4 attacks, 3, 5. That's something. Instead of the regular old Intercessor. 4 attacks, hitting on 3, 4. So yeah, they're a tiny bit better in close combat. And they do have AP1 on their bolt pistols, which is nice. That is nice to have AP. I think they'll play okay. You don't have a ton of tricks, but maybe you can really load up on your equipment to make them into something special.
Aaron Ferguson was showing someone my work on my boom DACA, and I dropped it when walking back when I chipped the front plates, shot off, and can't find it. Do you know where I could possibly get a replacement?
Not really. There's not really Warhammer bit sellers anymore. You could probably try eBay, making your own out of green stuff, finding a similar bit from your extra bits and gluing that on.
Yeah. eBay is probably your best bet.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Yep. Hordo Bits used to be a beautiful resource. But alas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a shame.
Ominous Mecha, I hope they bring back the ability to use the Tau Crisis Suits in Kill Team. It would be so funny to be able to run 2 Crisis Suits instead of 12 Fire Warriors. Yeah, they probably won't. Kill Team is all about troops versus troops, so they're probably not going to do any elites or heavy support or fast attack or HQs. Yeah, I think a Crisis... How would you do a Crisis Suit? I mean, you can bring Stealth Suits. I think Stealth Suits look pretty good.
J West 5799. The special issue bolt pistol seems great, but the 6-inch range seems punishing.
Yeah, all pistols in the game shoot at 6 inches.
It is rough.
Yeah.
The flamers are rough too.
Mm-hmm.
It could be 8.
Although flamers have torrent,
Yeah, but
so you get to sometimes double shoot
if things are nearby.
But
it's hard. Yeah, though it's well, a lot of things kind of have that ability. You know, like the grenades, similar thing.
blast.
Yeah, but it's hard to pull off sometimes.
Yeah.
And if your opponent's good, they'll space everything out by at least 2 inches.
Yeah. You really should, just so that they can get things done. Like, you know,
Right.
if you're clumping up, you're probably not grabbing objectives, taking board control.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, if you can run a grenade guy early game, damn.
Yeah.
It can be pretty bad.
Mhm.
But and also there's some maps in the game that kind of force you to be clumped up at the beginning.
Mhm.
So if you can get in there, you can get some work done.
Ominous Mecha, one crisis fills up the whole fire team. Maybe. Yeah, I still feel like they'd be hard to do. I think nothing in the game has more than 19 wounds. And I feel like the crisis suit would probably have more than 19 wounds. Right, Reavers have the fun mobility tac op though. Ooh. Each time an enemy operative would perform a mission action or the pickup action, if their friendly Reaver operative is within 3 inches of that enemy operative, 1 additional action point must be subtracted to perform that action. When determining control of an objective marker, the friendly Reaver operative is within range of treat enemy operatives' total action point level as being 1 less. Note that this is not a modifier. Interesting. And Space Marines are usually always going to have the upper hand. So that means if there were 2 orcs on an objective and then the Reaver shows up, those orcs' total APL is counted as 2, and then the Reaver has 3. So it would automatically be in control of that objective. I think that the pickup action is a little bit underused. It's a little hard to pull off sometimes, but I think it'd be really funny to run up, literally pick up the objectives, and then walk them back into your deployment zone.
Mm-hmm. That would be fun.
Ominous Mecha, plus they already have units from outside the troop slot with drones and Kroot Hounds being fast attack and the Krootox being an elite. That is true, although I think those, they still feel troopy, whereas a Crisis suit feels very like, it's a giant mech suit.
Yeah. That is true. JWest5799, I have a Space Wolf Reaver versus Necron Immortals kill team match this weekend. Pretty excited about it.
Ooh, yeah, that does sound neat.
Hot damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I, for one, can't wait to beat Sean in a couple of weeks from now.
Yeah.
Busy month. Ominous Mecha. One thing that I dislike about current kill team is even though it limits the super souping shenanigans, it also limits the potential for ultra memey lists.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to be able to do really stupid stuff that would make you lose.
Yeah, you would always lose. Yeah. I remember,
Yeah.
Oh, my Space Marines were so terrible. I made like the A team of Space Marines, and nope, can't do that. I think if you have a really good group of players that all like to just do silly stuff, I think it's first edition can be really, really fun. If anyone is trying, the game can fall apart very quickly.
Yeah. Just play new kill team.
Mm-hmm.
JWest5799, y'all picking up Knackman this weekend? No, although it is pre-ordered and we will be picking it up.
Mm-hmm.
But we're too busy this weekend and next weekend. So we're going to be picking it up early April. We're busy boys.
Mm-hmm.
Busy boys in a busy world. I'm going to pick up. Maybe one of these days I'll actually get around to playing Kill Team. You should do it.
Yeah. Ben, what should I buy to start a Tyranids kill team? You can go Warriors, Gene Stealers, Gaunts, or Termagants. I think Gaunts and Gene Stealers could be a really, really fun list. Warriors and Gene Stealers could be very good. Double Warriors could be really good.
Hot damn.
Maybe even double Gene Stealer.
Ooh, wow.
I think I'd probably go 1 box of Warriors, 1 box of Gene Stealers. That way you got a good amount of board control, and you got those Warrior bugs. And I'd be very tempted to load those 3 Warrior bugs up with lots and lots of equipment points, and just really make them absolute Death Stars.
Ben, so buy them all. Say no more.
Yeah, of course. The Rybot. My problem is that I have the models for 4 kill teams and still haven't played, but I know I can convince my buddies that already play 40k and Age of Sigmar to buy in. Sweet. Richard Price. How about a Necromunda kill team crossover? Gangers against a kill team. Maybe. The rule sets are kind of different. I think Necromunda models would make great count as-is for kill team, because kill team is all about, you know, using around 10 guys to do stuff, and Necromunda gangs are 10 guys. But I mean, you know, kill team has like 26 armies, so hopefully that's enough.
I don't think it's enough.
Nah.
We could use a couple more.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Walliam, I am in Nick's walls for not having $40,000 worth of orcs. You know, I just ordered $40,000 worth of orcs.
Yeah.
So, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, 2 boxes of Mega Knobs.
Aha! I like that joke because they're expensive. And now I guess even more expensive than they were?
I suppose so. Were they like $70 before?
I thought they were 60. I thought it was 60 for 3.
I mean, what are they?
I'm gonna figure it out.
I think they're 70.
You think they're 70 now?
I felt like they were 70 before, but I feel like they're not going to be much more than 70.
Okay. I think that I think they were originally 60, and I think now they're 65. Let's see. Can I use the search? Mega. I spelled mega wrong. Mega. They are 65.
Huh, okay.
Let's see. Maybe. I have to fucking type the goddamn word again. Yeah.
Okay, so that's not craziness. Oh, I mean, it is sort of craziness, but I was wrong at 70. I guess, yeah, because Space Marine elite guys are 60.
Mm-hmm. Well, now they're 65, so they can get they can collect their Social Security. Yeah, it's fun. The fucking codexes are $55 now.
Yeah. Yeah, books went up a lot.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if there was I don't know, it makes it even just a less of a reason to buy the books.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fun, because the books should be cheaper. The books should be at least half of what they are.
Yeah.
They don't have to be as nice as they are.
Mm-hmm.
Have the nice one be a special edition. The weirdos will buy that one, and have the normal ones be just fine. I don't get it.
Yeah, I think the age of the Codex must be coming to an end. I mean, literally, does any other game system do it this way still?
Right.
Infinity has an app. Malifaux has an app. Star Wars X-Wing has an app. Legion has an app.
Captain 191, man, Centurions are like 80 now, I think.
They were expensive before. They're big boys and girls.
And girls?
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah, they were 80.
Damn! I'm glad I bought them a couple years ago. When they were only 70.
Jason M. No, the age of the Codex shall never end.
And speaking of shall never end, it is 10 o'clock.
That means that we're going to end the stream.
It does.
Yes. Although, something that we should announce is we will be at Adepticon next week.
Yeah.
So that means that our stream schedule is going to completely change next week.
Mm-hmm.
We will be streaming on Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday. And we'll be streaming on Friday for our patrons only, as we normally do. But we're going to be not streaming on Wednesday and Thursday, the 23rd and the 25th next week, because we will be busy. So that is our fun stream change. You'll have to, maybe join the Patreon, watch a bunch of other content that we have those days for an hour. Yeah, that's what we're doing next week. But we had a bunch of videos out this week. We have 2 more videos out. We have one on Friday, of course, Models and Memories. We also have our Patreon exclusive show on Saturday. We're going to be going through some more Warhammer Plus stuff. We're going to be going through Hammer and Bolter episodes this time. And we also have our Patreon live stream after our normal live stream on Friday, as usual. But we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central, so join us for that.
Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
And